Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Art of Conquest video. Now, as you can see on the back screen, I'm gonna go straight into the business and tell you exactly what I want to say. I will try to make this as short as possible, as everyone has been telling me to try to do shorter videos. So it is about Temple Part 2. Basically, the reason why I say Part 2 is because I put my hand on this picture, and apparently this is all the stages that you have to go through to unlock all the effects from the temple. Basically, the numbers of enchants that you need on the stones in the current slots. So for example, Storm is like the first statue. We already know that just by activating it, you get the garrison boost. Once you do it full, you unlock the research. So once you put just normal stones plus 0 basically, you unlock the research, and I can approve that you do unlock the next one, which is the mummies, and I'm gonna show that in a couple of moments. As you can see, as you go further and enchant, you can unlock more army cap, which we already get on this statue. You get 100. So you get more army cap on this one. Basically, how much it is, no one knows. Maybe it's 200, maybe it's 150. But there is more army cap. And this is boost to troops. Archers, spiders, crossbowmen, swordsmen, turtles, snipers, mage, ninjas, even rocketeers, which are the blasters, scorpions. What the last one does, I don't think anyone knows for now, but considering that is plus 12 enchant, I would say it must be something pretty cool. The other ones, you know, general, command, and stamina, which you already get by unlocking this one. Now I'm gonna give you my advice. As I said in the first video, my advice was just fill up the first, the second, and the third one just to unlock these bonuses, because these bonuses, they are pretty sick. If you are Rakan, obviously might be this one much better for you. Then you have to start enchanting them. Now this is my advice here. Before you start enchanting them, I'm gonna tell you how it works. Every enchant, the first enchant, so plus 1 stones, it requires you to destroy 3 other stones. To get plus 2 enchants, it requires you to destroy another 5 stones, so that's 8 stones. To get a stone plus 3, it requires you to destroy another 8 stones, so that's a total of 16 stones that you have to spend to enchant another stone plus 3. And you can see all the way it goes plus 12, so that's a tremendous amount of stones that you need, or runes, or how you want to call them. So this is my advice. Once fill them up, all of them. Once you activate it, just fill them up, all of them. After that, just hold on for a bit, save up your stones, and just wait and see which other future updates they will introduce before you start spending your runes, before you start enchanting. So just fill them all up, just unlock the bonuses, even they are useful or not, because every rune that you put in a statue is gonna give you a bonus anyway. If nothing comes up in, let's say, 2-3 weeks after you fill them all up, then you can go on and start enchanting runes on the statue that you unlock the bonus that you need. So maybe you want more research, maybe you want more garrison, then research again, which is pretty cool. Maybe you want to boost your mummies, samurai, or whatever. Now you have it here how it is, and you can choose. It's also on the forum as well, but if you didn't see it, now I'll show it to you. I'm sorry about it, but I'm a little sick.
I have dreams of
I'm a little ill.
Its silver walls and grand fortress.
So this was the first thing, the temple. I just want to show you that picture and give you my second opinion about it. Now another thing is about the event. First I'm gonna explain it. You know that you have patron, you already have a free rush within 10 minutes. And if you didn't know, unfortunately I'm on top of the button, but I'm moving my mouse, my cursor, it's right where I am. There is a subscribe button, which is $1.99 per month, it says here, and it gives you another free 10 minutes, which adds up. So that's 20 minutes free rush. Now what I'm gonna say about the temple is how do you spend these 20 minutes of free rush. I'm gonna take, for example, let's go with the match. Let's say you want to train this group of match. How many they are? They are 13 in queue. Are you gonna go ahead and just simply press this button and spend 19 hours and 32 minutes? As you can see, it's 20 minutes off from the total. Or are you gonna go one by one? You have to go one by one. I'm gonna clear it. I'm gonna rush this one. I'm gonna start a new one. So the timer is 1 hour and 11 minutes. With the reduced price is 51 minutes. If you add another one, you can already see that it's still only reduced 20 minutes. So if I speed rush this group, basically my 20 minutes apply only to the first unit. But if I remove away this unit and I'm gonna go like this, then I'm gonna do the second one like this, then it applies the 20 minutes for every single unit, and that is the best way you can do it, and that is the best way you should spend your speed rush. If you go like this, you're just throwing away your speed rush time, and that is how people get high in power during this event. They just simply disband all their army capacity, or most of it. Like you can see, there's a lot of bronze, silver and gold you can play around with, and they just simply train it back. I'm gonna go, for example, blasters. Let me clear this out. As you can see, this one is 11 minutes. It's free. If I put the second one, I already have to spend 2 of my free speed rush time. So you just go one by one, then you put another one free, and that's how people retrain their army. That's how people get high in power during this event. But remember, you have to disband your troops before the event, not after. For example, this one, it's only 13 minutes, but it's a silver one. I'm gonna go back, queue my troops back up, and that's how people get through this event. That's how people get to those high powers that you see during this event. Where was it? Yeah, so you can see 500, 700k. I'm only at 140k because I don't really pay attention to it. 400k, but they basically disband everything they have and they retrain it. And that's the way you have to do it, to spend less speed rush, because that's a valuable resource as well. Which was another thing I wanted to talk about, was the temple, was the event, and I totally forgot. Yes, there was the new update, which I haven't tried it yet, which is basically the transmutation. You can see we have 2 new buttons. We have lock and badge. So if I press lock, you can see I already locked a bunch of items that I don't want to actually transmute. The divine ones, they do not appear, as you can see if you select batch, they do not appear on the batch. So basically I'm safe now because I locked all my epic items that I do not want to transmute. So if I click on them, it even shows you all the items that you have. And for example, I'm gonna go with this one, +3 +1. I usually check the top and the end, +4 +1. If I go on the lock items, I have a +5 one. So this one is safe, and all the others that I wanted to save, they are safe, they will not be transmuted. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do the uncommon. Let's see what happens. I never done it before. So I got 300 stones and this bunch of items. That was 30. There would be 7 transmute. Yeah, the math is correct. 7 transmute times 40. There's 218. There's 2 other items, which is 10 each. Yeah, that's 300 stones for 30 of those, plus the results from other 7 transmutes. Now let's do the rares. This is 211. I don't really need them anyway. Let's transmute this. So I got 4,220 stones plus some epics, and I suppose these are the results from the many transmutations that. So I can go back and transmute rares again. There are 47. So now you see this how it works, and it works, and that's great because it used to be a pain transmuting everything. Thank God for that. I think that was pretty much about it, which I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you about the event, about the temple, and yes, one more thing, because I was mentioning about it. I managed to fill the first one, and as you can see, increase the attack and health of mummies, like it shows in the picture. So as further you unlock, as further it's gonna keep showing you the other two. So basically I have this research speed plus 20%. So that picture, it's the real deal. And on the next one I only need a yellow stone, and I will unlock the next one as well, which is another 10% for the garrison, which is great. So this is what I'm going to do first. As you can see, I put the third one, the fourth one, and I'm keep gonna go forward. And first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna fill them up, all of them, and then I'm gonna save up stones and wait for the future updates. So now you see it and you can decide yourself. Until next time, this is Legend Rooney, over and out. I probably wanted to talk about one more thing which I probably forgot. I don't know which was it, but anyway, that's it for now. Take care, guys.